Welcome back, all you YouTube nail mother lovers. I know I said that in my 25th day of Christmas video that was my last for the year, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to change this set here to the set I wore on Christmas Day, and we'll have more of a discussion about that after the intro. Thanks for joining me. Let's get started. I'm going to start with the boring stuff. Well, I call it boring, but it's the behind the scenes because I have removed the gems and the grey snowflakes from my fingers. I have done some cuticle prep, prep my natural nail, dehydrated primer. I've done all the fill. I did build a gel. I have a FRANKEN-NAIL on because it's an Apres and then polygel and then build a gel, and it's all Frankenstein. I filed and buffed and I've done my base coat. I figured that was all boring, so you can look at my fluffy little chickens instead because they're way beautifuler than all the gross filing. So you join me applying a color called Ballerina by Madame Glam, and I like this color nude because it's a really light nude. It's not white because I really didn't like that white craze, you know, where your fingernails look like they were taken off somebody else and kind of loosely glued onto yours. So what am I doing here? Yes, I am taking a detail brush and I am going around the cuticle to make sure that everything is hunky-dory. Sometimes you just can't get there with the bottle brush, so you just take a bit of time with a detail brush and then go around with some isopropyl alcohol and clean up all your fuck ups. Cure the first layer and then apply the second layer. Now, I'll tell you the thing about these nails while we're applying the second layer. I was told that our Christmas color theme, and this has been organized since fucking Easter, mind you, that our Christmas color theme was going to be black and silver. So I came up with the black and silver nail theme to match because, you know, why the fuck not? I get there and everything is red. Cure the second layer, but everything is fucking red. Why tell the family that we're going to have a theme and then fucking change it? So what I'm doing here is, choosing my reference points to start my French. What I was doing before was conditioning the brush, so rolling the brush around in the black, striking it through so that it absorbs, so I can do that and let the brush do all the work. Now, if you do your crossover, make sure that you check it not only away from you, but towards you, like this, so that you can, this is a different nail, so that you can make sure that your crossover is in the middle of the nail. Once you've got your crossovers and you're happy with where you're going, I take the bottle brush because I'm lazy, and I fill in the black, and then I use the liner brush just to kind of even things out a little bit, but I use the bottle brush for time saving. Just get that shit on there, so that you're not like striking lines. Yeah, it just takes forever. Right, so sidebar here. I was going to do an ombre, so 2 French and then the ombre in the middle and match them both sides. But what did I do? I got cheap sponges. And what do cheap sponges do? Fall the fuck to pieces every single time you use them. So what it was doing was leaving that little, like the micro bits of fluffy shit on the end of my nails. So I got the stamper sticky thing, you know when you do your nail stamping and you use the sticky thing to get the stamping off. If you think I'm not making any sense, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, because I know everybody's had the same problem with the fluff. Please subscribe and let's go through the pain together. So what did I do? I said fuck that, and I've just gone with all French, because I couldn't deal with the fluff. And I will endeavour to get some decent sponges, because it was never going to happen. A black ombre French is one of the most difficult things to get right, and with fluffy shit coming off, it was just never going to happen. Right, so I'm taking a reflective holographic glitter from Madame Glam. I believe this is called Rocking It, and doesn't it? It rocks. I do a V on all of the nails because it looks sensational, and it just kind of, I don't know, it sets it off. The black and the French was just too harsh, so this was a nice little in-between touch, and it sparkles. So of course I'm going to do it because it sparkles. Right, so here are the snowflakes starting out on the nails. Doing dots on the different nails in different patterns to create different looking snowflakes, obviously. I leave the middle finger because that's going to be my gem accent. This one I am doing the spots on the piss so that the snowflake looks different to the rest. In Australia, on the piss means wonky or just off center, I think might be a better way of putting it. And I do go around and put just little dots and little accents around the nail just to fill it in and just to make it more interesting. And I've tried to show you the best I can, drawing tiny fucking snowflakes on these fingers, as difficult as it is. So what I'm doing is I didn't cure any of these spots. Yes, I know, freak out with me. It was so hard not to touch, and I think I touched my pinky and smudged it and had to redo it. Let's all be honest, it never happens without a fight. So now comes the fun part. Now comes the bling. And you'll see during this clip that I've changed my mind about 5 times on the size of the gem that I'm going to use. Yeah, back and forth, bang, just put the biggest one on. You know you were going to anyway. And we're zooming in because I decide to ruin my life. Yes, everybody, I did it. We're getting out the bastard balls. And one thing I'll say about the bastard balls is, yes, they look stunning, and yes, they help keep your gems on. If you weren't sure, they absolutely do. They provide a barrier for knocking and things like that. So they are really good for making sure those gems stay put. But my God, don't do what I did with this little pot and get all the different sizes in one pot. Because I have OCD and the sizes have to be the same, sometimes it's really difficult to search through and find the right size. So get the little boxes with the segregated sizes. So what did I do after that? I flash cured all the gems. I applied a rubber base because I'm lazy and I don't want a buff top. I cured everything, kissing the balls with the top coat. And if you like to kiss balls too, please like and subscribe to this channel. Oh my God. Yes, Merry Christmas and Happy 2023, everybody. Please take a moment, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave a comment if you too like to kiss balls with your top coat. So this is what we ended up with for Christmas Day. And the fucking theme was red. So I'm glad that I filmed it and got to share it with you, but you know, all good things always, I don't know, end badly in my family. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year everybody, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!